Welcome to the Fluffy Challenge. This is Dr. Kimani, licensed clinical psychologist. I am really tired today. I told you last time I'm tired, but I'm super tired today. So I had a hard time sleeping, and it all relates to holiday stuff, basically. So I've talked to you before about, for holidays, many people it's very joyful and all that kind of stuff. But for many people, it can bring up things too. It can be sad. You think about people who are no longer with you, who you loved. You also might be dealing with some type of challenging family drama situation, as I am. And, it's not my family, my current family. It's my family of origin. And out of respect for them, I'm not going to talk about them. But it causes me a lot of stress, and it makes it hard for me to sleep. So I'm tired. And I didn't really tell my personal trainer about that at first. I just told her, I'm just tired, whatever. And I said, oh, whatever. But I was like, I need to tell her that I'm not sleeping well. And it's not that there's something necessarily wrong with me physically, except for the fatigue. But just think about when you don't tell people who are helping you the full story, they can't fully look out for you. They can't fully help you. They need to know what's going on with you, especially a personal trainer, your medical doctor, your therapist, right? Your good friends. So just be mindful of that. So I want to talk to you about that in terms of why maybe you might have had difficulties doing that, just as I had. So I'm going to talk to you about discernment and gratitude, okay? So as we're in this holiday season, we focus on gratitude. And I invite you to think about who are all the people, who are all the things that have poured into you that uplift you. So reflect on those things. That's the gratitude. What do you have gratitude for? Got on my Spelman shirt. I have so much gratitude for Spelman because I came from a high school environment that I talked about in my other videos too, but a high school environment that was predominantly not us and very much felt othered throughout that experience from elementary up. Thank God I had parents who poured into me that I'm smart, because in those environments, even as a young child, even in elementary school, tried to tell me that I wasn't smart, that, question my worth, but I always knew I was smart. My work always showed that I was super smart, but people and their own things try to project onto me that I wasn't smart. But because my parents poured into me that I was smart, my family poured into me that I'm smart, I was able to reject that. So I want you to think about who or what has poured into you. I think I spilled some water on myself. I'm sorry about that. It looks crazy. So anyway, what has poured into you? So I talked about Spelman, of course, different people in my family, even people who I've had issues with in my family. They still poured into me in different ways, but sometimes they have not been able to because of their own struggles. And I've come to understand that now, as a psychologist, as a grown woman, but as a child, that was very hurtful. And even now, it's still hurtful. That's why I'm having difficulty sleeping. So think about the things, the people that have poured into you. And have gratitude for that, okay? I hope you have gratitude to yourself, that you are engaging in things that are making you healthy. Fluffy challenge. That you are doing things that you're mindful of saving yourself. So I have the series that I've been talking about, self-care is not selfish. So if you know Audre Lorde, her famous quote, self-care is not selfish, it's self-preservation, and that is an act of political warfare. It is, okay? So remember that. Reflect on who or what has poured into you, right? That gratitude for that. Thank God for that. Thank God that I have a connection to God, right? That I'm able to hear what God is saying to me, and it's downloaded, and then I share it. That's why I talk so much on YouTube. This is all stuff that's been downloaded to me. I very rarely use notes because this is just downloaded to me. I almost feel like Jay-Z, like one take. So the other thing I want to talk to you about before I get off this treadmill is not only just gratitude, discernment. Use discernment and pay attention to those people who have shown you that they are not there for you. They might say they're there for you. They may act they're there for you, but pay attention to the signs they are not. So pay attention to those people who say, oh, I got your back, or girl, we in the same thing, whatever. Particularly a toxic job. Particularly a toxic job. And I'm not going to speak from the perspective of a toxic job. Only got 2 more minutes. Okay. So, are you in situations at your toxic job where, and I've done a longer video about this too, where you have people, including black women, who come to you and say, girl, I just want to tell you what they were saying about you. I just want you to know. Use some discernment about that. Why are they telling you that? Did a whole video about that, so check that one out. I'll put that in the description section too. Okay? Discernment. People will show you who they are. So like Dr. Maya Angelou, when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. And a lot of times we give people passes, particularly other black women. Let us not do that. If they have shown us that they are not trustworthy, or they're not there to, they don't uplift us, or they do little things to poke holes, right? Like we're doing something, they just find ways to poke holes in it. Not in a constructive way. So just quick story time. I was working with a black woman at my former place of employment. And we used to present together. And every time we presented together, she was poking holes at something I did during that presentation. Like, oh, I just want you to know, just a heads up. Why are you doing that every time I present? Because I know I'm an excellent presenter. Why are you doing it every single time? Do I do that to you? Is that the way we operate? No. So be mindful of people who you think are on your team, or as you say, on your boat, right? Because that person in the boat might be doing things to make the boat sink, okay? Poking holes in the back. So be mindful, use discernment, okay? Okay, about to go to Fluffy Challenge. Okay, bye.
Hello, happy Wednesday. Fluffy challenge for today is forward lunges with arm raises, okay? So we're gonna be working our quads, our core, our shoulders, the whole shebang. Let's get it going. Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
Yay.
Get your workout in.
Get it in. Okay, I'm winding down my Fluffy Challenge. So remember, if you're joining me on the Fluffy Challenge, please check with your medical doctor first to make sure that you're good to engage in the Fluffy Challenge, okay? So you saw my workout. You saw how I had a modified workout because I told my trainer, I was honest with her, and I told her that I'm exhausted because I'm tired, and I'm telling you, and I told her that most of why I'm tired is because of some family drama with my family of origin, which, you know, when you think about the holidays, it brings it all up again. Because holidays is supposed to be, right, the happy time and everybody's getting together and happy, and that may not be the case for you. So remember, I'm having a panel talking about holiday blues and talking about challenging family relationships during the holidays. So that's coming up soon. That's going to be after Thanksgiving. I'll let you know the date. I wasn't able to coordinate it before Thanksgiving, so stay tuned for that. And Glenn Mazzini has agreed to be a panelist. I'm so excited that she has agreed to be a panelist. She used to also done a video, which actually inspired me to do this panel. So I'll put her video in the description section as well. I think she's done 2 videos recently about holiday blues and dealing with challenging family relationships. So again, I want to talk to you about this too as we're going to the holiday season, because you might be doing up and above, which you normally do. And I just want us to invite us to pause, slow it down, even though you could do it all, even though you could probably do it all and do it very well. Invite us to slow down. I've had to tell myself this repeatedly during this season. Slow down. You don't have to do it all. And even before this season, I've been embracing more in terms of delegating to other people, particularly with my business. As my business is growing, I have not been able to keep up with certain things. Like I have a whole bunch of emails I haven't been able to follow up on because I was trying to do everything, right? Oh, I got this, I can handle this, I can do this, I can do this. No, I couldn't because I was staying up late. I was missing things were falling between the cracks. Would be emailing me 2-3 times. Hey, did you see this email? Hey, did you see this email? Hey, I followed up with you about this. Hey, I don't like that. That's not who I am. I'm on it. If you see my videos, I have an idea, boom, right? That's not me. So I hired a virtual assistant, and then she wasn't available anymore. And I started working with Marissa Price. And Marissa helps me take so many things off my plate, so I don't feel like I have to do it all. So that's what I want for you too. If it's in your business, if it's in your personal life, I don't want you to feel like you have to do it all. Get help and pay people for the services they're providing you. Pay them, okay? I'm saying this to everybody. You know, if we're seeking services from other people, particularly other black people, black women, make sure you pay them, okay? So I love to pay Marissa. She sends me the invoice, I pay it as soon as I can. If I'm in session, right after I'm done with session, I pay the invoice, okay? So pay people who do work for you, okay? And it makes your life easier. So again, even though you can do it all, you don't have to do it all the time. That's not healthy for us, okay? So I want to also invite us to think about something that one of my business coaches, Letitia Stiles, talks about. And actually she said this yesterday on our coaching call, and I was like, ooh, that was good. I need to write that down. I think I'm gonna do a video on that. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And Letitia Stiles, if you don't know her, she's really good with marketing and sales. Check her out. I'm in her Path to Six Figures course. So I'm in multiple coaching programs right now. So previously I was in Dr. TK's coaching program, and being in that coaching program helped me to replace my income from the top job. So I was able to pivot into something I already knew how to do, that I was trained in, that I did the job, but I actually hated doing that at the job because of the job. But now, you know, when I was able to pivot, I started doing therapy again, telehealth. And I love it. I love it because I'm doing therapy, something I know how to do, something I'm good at. I have amazing clients. I love my clients. We have a good rapport. We laugh at each other. You know, I can give them certain looks and they know, they're like, uh-oh, am I in trouble, right? But we laugh together, and I love working with my clients. So I just want to say that sometimes you might have some skills and talents that you utilize at that job, and you might be really good at it, but you may start to not like it because of the association with that toxic job, or you may not want to engage in that activity, right? Even though you're good at it. So I invite you to think about, if you were not at that toxic job, might you feel differently about it? And I actually credit one of my sister friends who said that to me. So when she was talking to me, and she knows who she is, I shout her out. So Latanya, from Soul Care for Black Clinicians, check her out. I'll put her information in the description section as well. So Latanya Tolan, Soul Care for Black Clinicians. So she would challenge me all the time, right? In fact, okay, as I was saying before this dang phone cut off. But anyway, Latanya, my sister friend, who encouraged me throughout this process of leaving that toxic job. She was like, girl, you gotta go. She was one of my friends, and Dawn, girl, you gotta go. Okay. So she was actually she was truly my first business coach, honestly. So she was giving me tips and blah, blah, blah. So when she was trying to tell me about options for leaving, because she left the district before I did, and she was doing very well. So I was able to see someone who was able to leave the same place of employment and do very well. And that made me like, oh, okay, she can do well, I can do well too, okay? So she said, okay, why don't you participate in this coaching program that I'm in, Dr. TK, and you can pivot to doing telehealth, because you can easily pivot to that. You know how to do that. You know how to do that well. And initially I said, no, I don't want to do therapy because I don't like it. I don't like it because of how that toxic job made me do therapy. That's when they demoted me to my entry-level position and made me only do therapy on their terms. So I'm getting guidance from people who don't know how to work with black people, don't know how to work with black children. They're demoting me, and saying you have to do therapy in this way. And it made me despise therapy. But I'm so glad I listened to her. So listen to your good sister friends. So I talked about earlier who's pouring into you. Use discernment. Use discernment. Listen to those good sister friends. Okay. So going back to Letitia's house. So she's also one of my business coaches. So currently I work with Letitia Stiles. And I also work with Rachel Rogers. So we should all be millionaires, the Hello 7 program. I mentioned before, I'm in the Hello 7 coach certification program. I will be certified for the universe. I'll be certified in January. I'll talk to you more about that in terms of how to get your money. Okay, make money, make a lot of money. Okay, so now I'm gonna stop. Okay, so anyway, something Letitia said was, Black girl rest. Black girl rest. I know that again, as Black women, we are out here doing it. We're doing it at work, and our families, everything else. We're doing it, okay? I just invite us to take moments periodically and remind yourself, Black girl rest. Sis, please get some rest, okay? You're like, why are you talking about this? You're working out. This is still something enjoyable for me, and guess what? I'm gonna rest later today. So I hope that you take some time to rest today, every day. And particularly in this holiday season where sometimes you can be doing too much, okay? You're doing too much. Stephanie Perry's like, you do too much, money, stop. Tone it down. Okay, signing off. Bye. Okay, I'm done with my fluffy challenge. Yay. Okay, so I want to take a moment just to tell you about Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Okay, so I'll have this information more laid out in a video that I'll put in the description section. And that video is the holiday gift guide for Black women. So in that video, it's like my fun kind of rendition of, you remember Oprah's favorite things? So this is Dr. Kimani's favorite things. This is my rendition of Oprah. And I talked about in that video why I'm doing this. So check out that video. I'm not gonna go into it now. So check that out. So briefly, I wanna tell you about Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So starting from Black Friday through that window of Cyber Monday, these are the offerings that I have for you to give yourself the gift of freedom. Give yourself the gift of freedom from a toxic job, okay? So I'm gonna talk to you about the different options for you. Listen, and if you wanna see more, I have that video that's coming out that's going to be in the description section actually, and then over the course of this week, so from Black Friday to Cyber Monday, I'm going to be having like small bite-sized videos to tell you a little bit more about Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Okay, so in terms of the offerings, the first offering is a recording of the Save Yourself and Channel Your Inner Harriet so you can leave that hostile, toxic job with your sanity and your coins. This is a collaboration between S. Emery Archer, the anti-HR lady who is an attorney and also has over 30 years of experience in HR. She has gotten severance from multiple hostile employers and living her best life in Mexico. And then I'm going to be talking about healing and how to heal from a toxic job as a toxic job survivor. So you can get that masterclass, the replay, and then only during Black Friday to Cyber Monday, only during that window, okay? So come to that window, okay? So only during that window, we're offering bonuses for you. So the first bonus is you will get a documentation journal. So each of these normally are sold separately, but these are bonuses for Black Friday to Cyber Monday. So the documentation journal about how to document, because we know when you seek to get severance or any other things, you need to have documentation, okay? So it's a documentation journal created by the anti-HR lady. There's also a severance checklist, again, created by the anti-HR lady. And then also I am adding to that the Welcome to Your Queendom digital fillable workbook. And that's the workbook that I created for myself when I was trying to get out of that toxic job, because I was in the middle of being beat down at that toxic job. It was beating me down so much that I'm trying to protect myself and fight them so much that I became disconnected from myself. I could not even get my mind together to even get a plan to get out. So that's the Welcome to Your Queendom digital fillable workbook. It allows you an opportunity to reconnect to yourself, reconnect to your queendom, because you're a queen. Even though these jobs try to treat you like you're not, you're a queen. So the Welcome to Your Queendom is welcome back to yourself, connect to yourself, get grounded in yourself, get the clarity about what you need for yourself, and check your circle and with me for joy, okay? So those are 3 bonuses that you get in that a la carte. That's the first one. The second offering is the Get Your Money Right and Leave That Toxic Job. It's a financial masterclass for Black women, and it's a collaboration between Dr. Roche Brown, who is a financial psychologist, and me. So I mentioned before in my previous videos that Dr. Roche Brown helped me get my money together so I could leave that toxic job. So I'm partnering with her so that she can also help you. So this is also a replay masterclass. So there's bonuses with that too. Only, I can't emphasize this enough, because somebody's going to email me and say, wait, can I get the bonus? And it's no, the bonuses are only the free bonuses. You can pay for the things after Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but the free bonuses are available only during this window, okay? So the bonuses with that, the Rethinking Money workbook from Dr. Roche Brown, and the Welcome to Your Queendom digital fillable workbook that I just told you about, okay? It's a roadmap to get your mind together so you can even prepare yourself to leave the toxic job. It's like a primer, right? So how you get yourself ready, okay? Get your mind ready, get your mind right. Okay, so those are 2 bonuses for you, okay? A la carte recording. The third thing, in terms of an option for you, in terms of gifting yourself the gift of freedom from a toxic job, is we're having another Get Your Money Right and Leave That Toxic Job masterclass. So the lives are going to be a live one, right? So the previous one was in November. That one got sold out. People missed it. They were contacting us, when is the next one? When's the next one? So we're going to offer another one in January. So it's going to be January 3rd and 4th. So in the description section as well will be the early registration link. You need to get in as soon as possible so that one doesn't sell out too, okay? So click, get it, okay? And also to let you know that that masterclass will be Zoom webinar format. So no one will see you. The only people who will be on screen will be me and Dr. Roche, and your names will not be listed. If you have any questions or comments during the masterclass, you can always change your name, okay? So we do that in terms of protecting your privacy, because we know that people can be messy sometimes, or jobs can be messy. You know, they do some stuff, okay? That's all I gotta say, they do some stuff. So this is to protect your privacy, okay? So if you want the early registration for the Get Your Money Right and Leave That Toxic Job financial masterclass for Black women, click and get the early registration, okay? Now, if you're a Black woman and you're like, you know what, I want both of the replays and all the bonuses, you can do that. That's the masterclass bundle. You can get that as well, okay? So check that out. And then the last thing I want to share with you is, as you're thinking about gifting yourself, think about gifting another Black woman. Think about it, please, because if you know another Black woman, more than likely, and this is sad to say, and it's so true, more than likely she's also in a toxic job. So give her the gift of freedom. Give her the gift of freedom as well. It's very easy. You just go through the same route. So you click those links, any of those links that you want to get, that you want to gift the person. You click that link, and then just email me, and I'll put my email information in the description section. So you have my email, my business email. You just email me her email address. That's it. That's all I gotta do. Okay? Email me her email address, and then she's added in, okay? Nothing else you have to do. Everything else will be taken care of, okay? So just keep in mind, it's that easy, okay? So keep an eye out for the video that I'm talking about, okay? So that'll be in the description section of this video. And over the course of this week, so from Black Friday to Cyber Monday, I'm going to be doing bite-sized videos to remind you about the offerings and again, and the bonuses. Once the Cyber Monday's over, you'll have to pay for the bonuses. I want you to get those for free, okay? So check those out. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. Lifting As We Climb Consulting Wellness Services. And also, please give this video a thumbs up and share this video with at least 2 other Black women. At least 2, okay? Okay, so I'm signing off. I hope that you are able to find moments of rest, like I talked about before, and remember gratitude, but also discernment in terms of those people around you, okay? So I'm signing off. Remember, clicking the link to get your stuff Because what happens a lot of times with us, we're so busy, we're doing so many things, we might say, oh, I meant to do that. I meant to do it. I forgot. Man, I forgot. So just get it today. Just get it. So you don't have to think about going back to it, okay? So remember about gifting yourself and or if you want to gift another Black woman. Okay, so signing off. I will see you later, and happy Thanksgiving. Okay, take care. And whatever way you want to celebrate it, that might be you at home, eating your favorite takeout meal, watching a good movie, whatever that looks like, okay? I want you to show gratitude to yourself as well, okay? Show gratitude to yourself and remember that you deserve better and give yourself the gift of freedom, please. Let's walk into 2024, walk in that pathway of freedom, okay? Okay, so I'll see you later. Bye.